Today is Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. This is Dirt Tracker Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Coming up, we've got results from last night's Lucas show at I-80, plus some news and observations. We'll also take a look at the racing coming up tonight. There's news from Mason Daniel, and we've got tonight's streaming schedule. Before we dive in, if you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe to the show, leave a review, and hit those follow and notification buttons depending on where you consume this. Make sure to follow at Dirt Tracker on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And don't forget, DIRTRACKR.com has a bunch more cool dirt racing stuff. Now, let's get going. Night 2 of 5 for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is complete at I-80 Speedway, with last night's prelim program being the final before the $30,000 to win I-80 Nationals tonight. In the 30-lap feature, Tyler Erb held off challenges from Stormy Scott and Ricky Weiss to lead every lap en route to his third Lucas win of the season and first since January 30th at East Bay. Since that last win, it's been an up and down season for Erb with some solid finishes and some rough stretches. Before last night, he had only 2 top 5 finishes in his past 10 starts. The win sets him up for the pole for tonight's 53-lap main event. Behind Erb, Ricky Weiss, Ricky Thornton Jr., Brandon Overton, and Stormy Scott completed the top 5. Several drivers had rough nights, including Brandon Shepard and Kyle Bronson, who were both caught up in an early crash. Bronson ended up with a DNF and a 23rd place finish, while Shepard rebounded to 13th. Hudson O'Neal also ended up out of the race with mechanical issues after running towards the front early on. One driver who's been sneaking towards the front in recent weeks in dirt late model racing is Ricky Weiss. Weiss was one who we thought might compete for the Outlaw Championship this season, but the switch to his own chassis seems to have been a tough transition. Things appear to have turned around, though, in recent weeks. He finished second last night, was 9th the night before, and has 5 straight top 10 results with the Outlaws. The way he ran last night, that first win of the season might not be far off. Another observation from last night involves Spencer Hughes. Hughes has been running the PCC Motorsports entry in a limited schedule since the departure of Kyle Strickler. Been very solid. During last night's broadcast, announcer James Essex mentioned that Hughes might be poised to go full-time with Lucas in 2022. That would be a solid addition to the rookie class for next year. Looking towards tonight, the top 18 starting positions in the feature are set, with 8 more cars transferring from the 2 B mains. 2 Lucas provisionals are available, and the transfer from the non-qualifier race. Erb, Weiss, Brandon Overton, and Shane Clanton will lead the field to green from the 2 front rows. If you can't attend that race, you can watch the racing live on MAV TV+. Also on the card for tonight is the Summer Nationals at Springfield Raceway. The Short Track Super Series is at Utica Rome, and the ASCS Sprint Cars are at Riverside. Tonight's Summer Nationals race at Springfield is just the late models, with the modifieds not racing until tomorrow at Tri-City. Ashton Winger has won the previous 2 Hell Tour races, while Bobby Pierce leads the point standings. Tonight's Short Track Super Series race is the Richie Evans Remembered 61, with $6 grand going to the winner at the North Region race. Anthony Perego leads the North Region standings over Matt Shepard and Mike Mahaney. This will be the series' first trip to Utica Rome, and we've had 5 different winners through 5 races so far. Perego, Steve Payne, Matt Shepard, Stuart Friesen, and Jeff Strunk have all picked up victories. Flow Racing will have the live stream tonight if you'd like to watch. And with the ASCS Sprint Cars, tonight kicks off Sprint Week for the series, which includes 8 races in 10 nights. The National Tour heads to Riverside International tonight in Arkansas to get things underway. Blake Hahn leads the point standings on the strength of 4 wins, but things are very tight at the top, with Matt Covington and rookie JJ Hickle in close pursuit. Both Racing Boys and Flow Racing will carry the live stream tonight. In some not-so-great news from yesterday, World of Outlaws regular Mason Daniel announced he is being forced to retire from sprint car racing. A history of concussions and recommendations from several doctors have pushed Daniel from the seat. The 21-year-old driver from California has been sitting out of racing since a crash at I-70 Motorsports Park. That was back on April 30th. He had hoped to be able to return after concussion systems eased. But Daniel and his family have made the decision to pull the plug on racing. In his short career, Daniel bagged a 360 win at Knoxville, an ASCS regional win at Missouri State Fair, and a Sprint Invaders victory at Lee County. In 102 Outlaw starts back through 2018, Daniel had a best finish of 11th at Lawton Speedway in 2020. Hopefully he's able to get healthy soon. Good luck to him going forward. Last night with the NRA Sprint Invaders, Ayrton Jennington picked up a $2,000 win at East Moline as part of the Rock Island County Fair. It was Jennington's 3rd career NRA win, and he topped Austin McCarl and Jonathan Cornell. The young driver from Missouri was the first ever guest actually on Dirt Tracker Conversations, and he's been working his way up the sprint car ladder. He's been racing in partnership with Josh Boffman this season and has 18 appearances with the World of Outlaws, and a best finish of 10th at Knoxville back on June 11th. I haven't seen an official release on this also, but yesterday, Jamie Weeknecht, who was kind of locked into the Northeast Modified world, tweeted that the format for Super Dirt Week is being altered just a little bit for 2021. He says there will be a caution on lap 100 of the 200-lap finale that will last 4 laps and allow cars to pit. Under that caution, anyone who pits will leave pit road in the order they entered pit road, and that any cars that don't pit will then cycle to the front of the field. It's basically an opportunity for controlled pit stops during a competition caution. This move will put the Super Dirt Week format in line with the Fonda 200 and the Port Royal 200. To see more from Jamie, hit up at Club Wago on Twitter. That's CLUBWAGO. It's a busy Thursday across the streaming platforms with 13 different shows on the schedule for today. Dirt Vision has the Summer Nationals back in action at Springfield. Flow Racing has a bunch of stuff, including the Short Track Super Series, ASCS Sprint Cars, and Southern Nationals late models. Lucas is again on MAV TV Plus, and there's more on Racing Boys, Speed Sport, and The Cushion. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch, visit DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight. That's it for the show today. Hope you have a good Thursday. If you have thoughts about the topics on today's show, please leave them in the comments below or tweet at me. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for more DIRTRACKR Daily.